All right, officially happy Friday and welcome to our 30-minute flow class. My name is Lacey Wolf and I'm going to be leading you through this practice today that's going to be focused on hips, and we'll work on hips and hamstrings and really focus on building strength as well as mobility in these areas. We tend to get pretty tight in the hips. Can somebody let me know, can y'all hear the music okay? Feel free just to give me a thumbs up. Awesome, thank you, Susan, appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna start in a seated position on our mats. And if you will, just bring yourself into an easy seated position. If your hips are tight, this is a great way to use a block. You can sit up on the block and that will elevate your hips a little bit to allow more opening through the hips. Go ahead and turn your palms up to face the ceiling. And if you're comfortable closing your eyes in your space, just close your eyes and start to feel the breath as it flows in and out. You've likely been very busy throughout your morning, maybe sitting through meetings, emailing, using your brain. Now we're going to transition and start to actually feel the body. Feel the breath as it flows in through the nose. Feel the rise of your belly and the expansion of your lungs. Whole breath, every inhale and exhale. And notice as your mind starts to wander off, which it inevitably will throughout practice. This is an opportunity to practice mindfulness, to practice coming back and bringing your attention to the breath. Right. If you have a block underneath, go ahead and remove the block. Come back down to your seat and swing your legs out. Just go ahead and extend your legs out. Bring your hands back behind you. And we're just going to windshield wiper the knees over to one side. And then come back to center. Windshield wiper them over to the other side. You may have support of a puppy like me in your class. You may notice that one side it feels a little more difficult to bring those knees all the way to the floor. That's okay. Let's work in a little bit here on that rotation of our hips. Windshield wiper, side to side. Good. And then from here, we'll crisscross the legs again. Bring your hands around, wrap your hands around your shins. And then we're gonna do some seated cat-cow movements here, warming up the spine. So you're gonna arch your back, turn your gaze up to face the ceiling, and then exhale. You're going to tuck your chin to the chest, round your upper back like a Halloween cat. Inhale, come all the way back through, and exhale, round the spine. Just take a couple more breaths like this, really starting to sync our breath with our movements. And exhale. Good. Take one more inhale and exhale. All right, from here we'll rise up to come back to your neutral spine. You will take your right hand across to the floor back behind you. Take your left hand up and over, reach across the midline of the body. Feel that space you're creating along the ribs, through your obliques, all the way down into your hip. And then from here, we're gonna rotate, slide your hand just above the floor and reach across to the other side. Release, rotate, just moving side to side here, a little organic movement. You can really use the yoga practice to get to know your body. Notice where you have tight areas that you need to open up. Sometimes we get stuck. Take one more on each side. Reach across. All the way over. Last one, come back to center. All right, from here, let's move into a tabletop position, bringing your knees to the floor, bringing your hands to the floor, pointing your elbows toward the back of the room. I don't know if you can see that subtle movement there, and that helps to open up the head and ahead of the shoulders and really plug your shoulders into socket. A lot of times I'll see people elbows out to the side like this. Turn those elbows to face the back of the room. From here, tuck your toes. Let's hover the knees over the mat just to start to warm up the core a little bit here. You can pedal your feet kind of forward and back like a little mountain climber action here. Warming up the feet. And then when you're ready, tuck the toes, both of them, press your hips up and back, making your way into your first downward dog. Let's pedal the feet here. Drop one heel and then the other. Feels so good. Take one more heel drop on each side. Bringing both heels to the mat. Inhale, making your way forward into a plank position. And then exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. Just fluid movement here. Plank, press it back, downward dog. Take one more, shift forward, plank. And exhale, go ahead and press back, downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up and back here, three-legged dog. On your exhale, bring your knee toward your nose. Hold. Feel the strength of your core, push it back. Good, go ahead and release your right foot. Bring your left leg up high toward the sky. Three-legged dog, same thing. Exhale, knee toward your nose, hold. Feeling that strength of the core. Pressing down into all your finger pads here. Lift it up. Exhale, go ahead and lower that left foot back to the floor. We're gonna take 2 repetitions of that movement. On each side, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, lower the right foot to the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, we press it back. One more, knee to nose. Inhale, press it back. Release that left foot to the floor. Go ahead and step your feet to the top of the mat. We're gonna get off those hands and wrists. I know that was a lot. Go ahead and roll them out. You can crisscross your arms here, let your head hang heavy. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Again, using this practice as a tool to get to know your body a little better. Not a competition. It's not a challenge. It's just awareness. Where am I right now? Kind of push into those edges. All right, let's bring our hands to the hips, press down into the feet, rise all the way up to standing. Good, exhale, cactus your arms. We're gonna do some sun salutations here to build a little more heat. Inhale, raise them up. Exhale, swan dive down, fold forward. Bring your hands to the outer edges of your feet, step your right foot back. Go ahead and drop down into low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Good, releasing your hands to the floor, step your left foot next to your right foot. You can lower down to the knees. I'm gonna show this first round through the knees. Lower all the way down onto the belly. Inhale, we rise up to a little cobra here. And you can even lift your hands off the floor. Really feel the strength of your back. Keep that strength and maybe push into the floor to rise up a little higher. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, swing it through, drop your back knee to the floor. Now we rise up into that low lunge on the other side. Good, releasing your hands next to your foot. Step your front foot forward. Inhaling here, we half lift. Extend your spine. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise to stand. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, raise them up. Exhale, dive forward. Hands to the outer edges of your feet. Step your left foot back. We're gonna do that same sun salutation sequence. So leading with the left, rise up, low lunge. Good, release the hands to the mat. Step back into plank. You can drop down to the knees here. You can leave your knees off the floor. We're gonna go ahead and come all the way down to the belly. Rise up into your cobra pose. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg this time, swing it through. Drop your back knee, rise up, low lunge. Hinge from the hips. Good, releasing those hands, step your back foot next to the front foot, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Sun Series B, sit back in a chair. All right, from here, release and fold. Extend your legs, extend your spine. Go ahead and step your feet back into plank. Opportunity here, let's try upward dog. You're gonna come halfway down and then come to the tops of the feet to rise up. From here, we press back into downward facing dog. Feel free to take that cobra option, low cobra, if upward dog is not for you today. Lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, swing it through, plant your back heel. Rise up, warrior one. Let's just stay here for a couple breaths because it feels good. Open up the hips in this way. Good, take one more breath. And as you exhale, release, flow those hands back to the mat. Step your right foot back to plank. Exhale, lower down, half or all the way. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Lift your left leg up. Swing it on through, plant your back heel, rise up. Warrior one on the other side, hold on. Squaring off those hips toward the front of the room. You can step your feet a little wider. Your hips are pretty tight here. It's always a nice option. Keep pressing that back heel toward the mat. Take one more breath. Good, release your hands, step back. Lower down, half or all the way. Inhale, we lift up. And then as we exhale, we press it back. Downward facing dog, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees. You can step your feet or, see, I like to do this little crouching tiger counts to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold, bend your knees, rise up, chair pose. Inhale, rise to stand. Good, go ahead and release all the way back down. If you have blocks, go ahead and bring them to the top of the mat so they're handy. And then we're gonna step back with our right foot. Go ahead and step that back foot or release your back knee to the floor. Hinging forward. You can maneuver your feet, move that left foot forward a little bit more if you need to. And then we're gonna place the right foot all the way down, press into that foot and rise up. So these blocks are really nice just to create a little extra support here. So you can sink down, open up those hips. Really getting into our psoas major, which is the muscle that connects the upper and lower hemisphere, often the culprit for low back pain. So we're gonna leave our left hand where it is. You can bring it to your hip as well if you don't have blocks, and then bring your right arm across the midline of your body. Good, keep pressing down into that back foot. Release the right hand here to the block, to the floor. Let's create a rotation here. I'm gonna untuck that foot just because that's feeling a little crampy. See what feels good. Good, release your left hand to the mat, tuck your back toe under, lift the back knee off the floor. I'm gonna move my blocks up a little further, rise up into high lunge. Bring your left hand to the hip, reach across the midline. Oh, feels so good to open those hips. I hope you're feeling that too. Good. There's my kid. Go ahead and reach your right hand to the floor. Twist, rotate to the left. And we breathe. Good, go ahead and release that left hand. I'm gonna bring both of my hands on the blocks. And we're gonna float up onto the left leg using the support of our blocks. You can extend your leg. Now, again, if you don't have blocks, maybe you don't need blocks. You can put your hands to the floor. Sometimes it just feels good to have a little bit extra support. And we breathe. This is a warrior 3 variation. All right, go ahead and bend your knee just a little bit and then extend it. Bend your knee and extend it. Good, take one more little bend and extend. All right, let's see if we can let go of the blocks and keep that going. 3, 2, One more little bend. Your glutes, I know, are probably on fire right now. Good, release those hands. Lift your right leg up toward the ceiling. Bring your head toward your shin bone. Balance. Go ahead and release your right foot next to the left foot. Inhale, rise to stand. Roll out that ankle. Release the hip. Exhale. Dive down, fold forward. Bring your blocks next to your feet. Step your left foot back. Drop your back knee to the floor. Plant the top of your foot to the floor. Lift your heart toward the ceiling. Turn your gaze up toward the ceiling. All right, then from here, we're gonna bring our weight into the right hand. Reach across the midline with the left hand. Releasing the left hand to the mat, to the block. You can lower the block if you want. Rotate, twist, open. The opposite wall. Moving a little bit more slowly through these postures today. Release your right hand. Tuck your back toe under. Lift that back knee off the floor. Rise up, high lunge. And move up into this high lunge. Requires more strength, more stability. You can always keep a chair nearby or something to hold on to that will provide you support. Sometimes just knowing you have something there helps. Bring your right hand to your hip. Left arm's gonna reach across the midline. Hold on. And we breathe. Release your left hand to the mat or to the block. Twist, rotate. Releasing your right hand to the block. Let's float up to the right foot. Hold your blocks at whatever level feels good and supportive to you today. Extending your left leg straight back. Feel the strength of your right leg, your glutes, your foot, planting all 5 toes firmly into the mat. All right, let's start to bend that right leg just a little bit and extend. Extend. And extend. Now that we've got it nice and warm, we're gonna bring our hands to the hips. You can bring them to heart center, or you can bring them out to this side. Bend 3 more times. Extend. Bend it. Extend. Bend. Extend. Good. Release your hands. Release your foot. Rise up to mountain pose. Roll out that hip. Let it go. All right. Exhale. Go ahead and swan dive down. Fold forward. Step your right foot back. Drop your back knee to the mat. Go ahead and bring your blocks with you one more time. We're gonna hinge from the hips. Come back to our low lunge, and now we're gonna extend the front leg, shifting forward. Now, we're gonna wiggle this left foot out a little further, as far as you're willing to go with it, into a more full expression of a split pose, all right? In Sanskrit, this is called Hanuman Asana. You can keep working it out there a little further, being mindful of your limitations. And just breathe with it. With each out breath, see if you can sink a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. Maybe let go of the blocks when you get to a point where you want to pause. You can come up onto fingertips. Hold. Just take a couple more breaths. And then we're gonna drag that heel. Coming into a tabletop position, bring your hands to the floor, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift your right leg up. Swing your right foot through, drop your back knee to the mat. Coming back into our low lunge. Using the support of those blocks if you need them. Good, now shifting your hips back. Work your front foot out. Fold over it. You may notice a significant difference from the right to the left side. And work it out maybe a little further. Keep walking it out, walk it out, walk it out. And move your back knee to the floor. This side is always easier for me. We're all gonna have differences from right to left, just depending on your dominant side, the way you move your body day by day. Yeah, keep going. Take a couple more breaths here. This is a long hold, I know. Go ahead and press into the blocks, drag that heel back, come back to your tabletop position. All right, tucking the toes, lifting our hips, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bring your right shin bone to the top of the mat. Coming into pigeon pose. Go ahead and come down onto your forearms. Release down. Feel free to close your eyes in this pose. Just feel the body sink down into the stretch. Feel your shoulders relax. Relax the muscles of the face, the jaw. All right, if this feels great and you want to stay here, that is perfectly okay. If you want to take this into a quad stretch, walk your hands up. See if you can reach back and grab your back foot. You can grab it from the inside or the outside, really wherever you can reach, and pull your heel toward your glute. We're just adding a little bit of a quad stretch to the pose. Come up onto fingertips, rise up. And then there's another way we can make this a little bit more intense. You can loop your elbow around and reach your other hand up and over and interlace the fingers here or clasp your hands together. Called King Pigeon pose. Take one more breath. Go ahead and release. Drop your hands to the mat. Let your foot go, hopefully not like a boomerang or like not a boomerang. I can't think of my words today. Go ahead and tuck your back toe under. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lift your other leg up and back, three-legged dog. Swing it through for pigeon pose. Go ahead, walk your right knee back. Sink down. We're gonna hold on for pigeon pose. As always, you can do this pose in a seated. I should have shown you this before. You can do it in seated, or you can do this laying on your back as well. If you have any issue, if your knees are tender, if it doesn't feel right, to put this pressure on the knee. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. With each out breath, see if you can sink just a little bit deeper. From here, we're gonna walk it back up. Walk your hands up. If you're taking that next variation, reach back, bend your right knee, grab your right foot with your right hand, bring your heel toward your glutes, and walk your left hand around to the outer edge to lift the heart a little more toward the ceiling. Those quads and the hip flexors, everything connected. You can scoot your hand a little further, loop that elbow around the foot. King Pigeon variation. Left bicep right next to the ear, elbow up toward the ceiling as we interlace the hands here. Take one more breath. And exhale. Let's release, let it go. Go ahead and swing your legs around. Let's take a full extension of the legs, arms reach up, exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Bring your hands around the outer edges of your feet. Now I hope your hamstrings are feeling nice and open. If you can easily reach your feet here, go ahead and grab one of your blocks and wrap it around the feet. So it gives you just a little bit more to reach for. Extend through the spine, hold deeply. Extend and lengthen and fold. Go good. Take one more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we fold. Hold here for a couple more breaths. Walk the hands back in. Walk with you. Scoot your hips on the mat so that when you come down, you will be laying on your mat. Make any adjustments you need to. Let's work a little bit of core strength before we our supine position. So from here, we're going to bring ourselves into a boat pose. You can wrap your hands around your thighs. You can extend your legs. You can release your hands. Whatever you feel like is going to kind of challenge you, where you're not going to fall over. It's really how we try to get through life, right? Let's drop down. Just drop your lower back to the floor so you're starting to really feel that core engage, and then lift all the way back up into your boat variation, whatever it is. Lower the low back to the mat, maybe a little shaky here. Rise it back up. Hold, lower it down. Feel that shaky instability. That's where we're growing. Rise up. Let's take two more. Lower down. Lift it up. Last one, we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way to the mat. Bring your feet to the floor and then walk them to the outer edges of your mat. Go ahead and windshield wiper your knees. Over to the left side. Come back to center. Over to the right side. Just moving here side to side. Move with breath. And then from here, take any other movements that you feel like you need to just be able to lie still for 2 minutes. We're just going to come into our final relaxation pose for about 2 minutes here. Maybe you like to take a bridge, or you want to take a supported bridge where you slide your block underneath, or a back bend, whatever you need. Take it now, and then meet me in our relaxation pose. If it's uncomfortable to lay on your back, it bothers your low back, you can slide a blanket underneath your knees, or you can roll over onto your side. Just let your eyes close. If you're comfortable closing them. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly. Just letting our body breathe on its own now. We've been really controlling and regulating the breath for the majority of class. Let your body breathe. And just feel the breath flowing in and out. Bring your awareness or your attention to your feet. Feel your feet. What is present there? Do you feel cool or warm air touching your feet? Maybe tingling sensations. It's all okay. And bring your attention to your hands. Just feeling your hands. Feeling the energy there. Feeling the surface that they're touching. Feeling the air. Now bring your attention to the muscles of your face. See if you can relax them. Relax the jaw, relax the eyes. The crown of the head, back of the head, the forehead, cheeks, whole mouth. Finding stillness. Go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Starting to bring yourself back. If you can stay here longer, I highly recommend it. If you're wrapping up this class with me, we're just going to make our way into a side lying position, and then we'll press off to take a seat. All right, let's take a couple of big deep breaths together with audible sighs, big cleansing breaths. Inhale, fill up your lungs, feel your belly rise. Exhale, let go through the mouth. Take one more inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. Some of you, I know, are heading into spring break. So if you are traveling or if you have kids home, have safe spring break adventures. And I hope to see y'all back next week or the week after.